Hello everybody, this is Joshua Dearden. As you all know, I'm back for another video.
Hello everybody, this is Joshua Dearden. As you all know, I'm back.
Alright everybody, this is Dearden 2007. This is my mama, Rebecca. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
What's up everybody on YouTube? This is Dearden 2007 and I bring to you a new series of stories and videos that I'm going to add to my inclusion of my channel. Alright, today I purchased 3 books and I'm going to try to post at least one of these stories a day. Try, can't promise with all my work and stuff, where I read 100 ways to love your wife, 100 ways to love your husband, and 101 great things dads do, which will give me a lot of content to provide to my fans. Now, I'm starting with part 1 of 100 ways to love your wife, okay? This is episode 1 of 100 ways to love your wife. Now, let's begin. This is 100 ways to love your wife, part 1. The book was written by Matt Jackson. Sorry. Jacobson. Sorry, typo. The book was written by Matt Jacobson. The YouTube video idea was mine, Joshua Dearden. And here's how he starts part 1. They shall be one flesh. Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. And he who loves his wife loves himself. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 28, on New King James Version of the Bible. He starts out, episode 1, she gave her heart to you. Now this is the first reason, the first way you can love your wife, according to Matthew Jacobson. Now, the first reason is she gave you her heart. So value it for the sacred treasure that it is. That's interesting. Alright, so he continues. Every wife has a deep desire to be cherished, to be of supreme importance and value to her husband. If your wife's friends were asked the question about you, does he cherish his wife? How would they respond to that question? Is the answer obvious to them? What would your wife say about that question? And does she feel cherished? To truly value her is to leave no doubt in anyone's mind, especially hers. Remind yourself often that you have been entrusted with something beautiful, something sacred. Then communicate to her that you know it and that it matters to you. Okay. Now I'll start out, in my response to what he says, I'll start out by saying that I like the way that this was laid out. I like the delivery. And the fact that this makes you think deeply about where to begin showing your wife, or in most cases, girlfriend, because I believe there are things that you as a man can bring to your current girlfriend. This does not just apply to marriage. No. This can help you in any relationship. This is something I felt strongly about back when each and every relationship that I entered into, I loved with all my heart. I did. I gave everything I had to my girlfriends, to my wife. I gave everything. I gave it my all. But for some odd reason, it was always too much for each one of them. I never have truly learned, even at the old age of 38, of what it is too much or what is too little to give a woman. I'd like to say it's my fault, but I can't take blame for this. The truth is that communication is key to every relationship. I agree fully that a woman deserves to be cherished. I do. And loved to the fullest extent. That I truly do believe. Joshua Dearden believes that. But the fact remains that in my full 38 years of existence, I've learned that women never know exactly what they want. And once they get it, it's like they're not comfortable with that experience. And then they cheat on the man. They cheat on me. They've cheated on other men. And once the woman is confronted with why did she cheat and what did the guy do wrong, most, not all, but most women's responses have always been, it's not you, it's me. You treated me so good and I just don't deserve to be treated so good. I'm not used to being treated so good. Excuse me while I roll my eyes. Take a pause from what I wrote, and I'm going to say this. To me, that sounds like a cop-out. To me, that just means that I was enough for them up to a certain point. Then they found something else that sparked their interest, and I became not enough. That's why I feel they cheated. That's my opinion. And that brings me to my current outlook on life. Pause that. I will tell you that I will never forget the day I first met my wife, who passed away in 2007. I was feeling empty and all alone. Seeing her standing there, she was glowing with beauty. Her long hair that went all the way down her back. Her smile was just as radiant and beautiful as she was. But I will stop there on how amazing she was and start with the purpose of this video, episode 1. It's not so much because I hate women. I am so sick and tired that women that both know me and don't know me have the nerve to call me a woman hater or a woman basher. Because I'm not a woman basher. I am not a woman hater. I cherish women, but my outlook on women over time has changed in so many ways. It's just a simple fact that me or any man out there do not get a fair shot at love, at being a parent, at being married, because all of that can be taken away with a simple snap of a woman's attitude. Like, she changes one attitude and she can take everything away from a man. That's my problem. That's the problem that most men face. Can Joshua Dearden someday love a woman the way I used to? It's hard to say. The answer to that is I believe it to be a solid yes. But the issue that I have is that until there is protection in place to protect a man in the ways that the laws, let me read that over. Until there is protection in place to protect a man in the way that the laws favor women in both custody and divorce laws, I don't see my true feelings coming out anytime soon. I've been hurt. I've been scarred. I'm tired of how men get treated. I'm tired of our young men and boys being kicked out of school for things they didn't even do. I'm so tired of people asking why I'm angry, especially women asking why I'm so angry. No, my response to that is, why aren't you angry? If you could sit there and look at the way men and our young men are being treated in colleges and schools, being kicked out of school for things they didn't even do, the mere fact that a woman can say someone did something and they get punished for it without any court, without any arrest, without any proof. Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? It's not even. I'm gonna stop right there. Take a deep breath. Getting angry just bothers me. My question to women is, why are you not angry? If you can look at the way men and boys are being treated and not be angry, there's something seriously wrong with you. But I'll continue. I've cherished every woman I ever dated. I've loved every woman I've ever dated. And I've given all I have to show intimacy and to show them that they're my one and only. I don't know if it's the fault of social media, the girl's family talking them out of their relationship, or their best friends telling her they don't like me, or in other relationships. I don't know if the best friends are talking their girlfriend out of dating someone because they simply just don't like them. Or if it's just a new behavior of this generation that they have as many partners as possible. Or as they call it, serial online dating. I'll end it with this. It's not the end, but this is a long end. I'll end it with this. The fact that a woman can force parenthood on a man, cause false paternity, fraudulent paternity, and take a man for everything he has, even if he's done nothing wrong to deserve it. I hope that someday I can love a woman like I used to. But until the day comes that I truly believe that her love for me is greater than or equal to the love I give her, reciprocation, I fear that the day that of me loving again is years away from appearing into existence. But when women can fall upon the financial support of the government, that's why women have nothing to risk hurting men. That's why most women have no regrets of cheating or harming a man's life, because she can be fully supported by the government. Guess what, ladies? Men cannot look to the government for full financial support. We don't have that privilege that you have. And I'm sure I'm gonna hear from those women who say that not all women are the same. I'll respond with this. Listen, I don't think that all women are the same, but the truth remains. Just because not all women cheat and take a man for all his money, the fact is that all women can take a man for all his money, can take him for everything he owns. And until the day comes that women are protesting or standing up for men's rights, saying that men don't get a fair shot in divorce and custody cases, until that day, I won't trust the bonds of a relationship. When women refuse to uphold their bond, when women don't choose to uphold their end of the bonds of the relationship and or marriage, I don't trust women. And I have every reason not to. Until I've grown closer to someone. Even then, I'm still scared of the way the government and the courts treat men and all the custody and divorce laws. I do dream of the day that I can love a woman the way I used to. And with that ends my part 1 of 100 Ways to Love a Woman. Yes, I started out good and ended in a not so positive way, but I do believe what Matt wrote. Let me read. Matt Jacobson wrote, A woman does deserve to be cherished. A woman should be loved. A woman should be treated as an angel. But there's something seriously wrong with society today that makes women believe that it's a negative thing for a man to love. I don't get it. And I will end it here. Thanks for watching. Please click like, subscribe, and comment below. And if you want to support my channel, my Cash App, my Patreon is in the description. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Hope you liked the video. Comment below. Tell me what you thought. Let's hear it. Lane control, buddy. Lane control.